National Electrical Code, or NEC, does not mandate specific light levels within a dwelling or any other structure. While there was discussion in the past about incorporating light level requirements into the code, these proposals never gained sufficient support to be implemented. It is uncommon for electrical inspectors to carry light meters as part of their standard inspection equipment. The primary focus of electrical inspections is to ensure that electrical installations comply with the NEC safety standards, which relate to wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and other electrical system components. The NEC focuses on safety, not illumination. It sets standards to prevent electrical shocks, fires, and other hazards. If the NEC allows switched receptacles, mandating light levels would be challenging to enforce. The code recognizes that homeowners have the flexibility to choose their preferred lighting solutions, whether they use permanently installed fixtures or portable lamps plugged into receptacles. Attempting to enforce specific light levels would require inspectors to assess the overall illumination provided by all sources, including those not directly regulated by the electrical code. Dealing with challenging electrical inspectors requires a strategic approach. Firstly, gain a comprehensive understanding of the NEC requirement. The more knowledge you possess, the better equipped you will be to address any concerns or objections raised by the inspector. Secondly, thoroughly document all aspects of your electrical work. Keep detailed records of materials used, wiring methods employed, and any calculations performed to ensure compliance with the code. Thirdly, when interacting with the inspector, remain professional and respectful, even if you disagree with their interpretation of the code. Clearly and concisely explain the rationale behind your work, referencing specific code sections as necessary. Fourthly, if you believe the inspector's interpretation of the code is incorrect, respectfully request clarification or seek a second opinion from a more senior inspector or a qualified electrical engineer. Remember that inspectors, like individuals in any profession, have varying levels of experience and expertise. Some may be more knowledgeable and reasonable than others. Fifthly, be prepared to compromise and make adjustments to your work if necessary to address the inspector's concerns, as long as the changes do not compromise safety or violate the code. Building a positive working relationship with inspectors can often lead to smoother and more efficient inspections. Inspectors are responsible for ensuring that electrical installations meet minimum safety standards, but they are not always experts in every aspect of electrical work. Staying informed about code changes and best practices can help you avoid potential conflicts and ensure that your work is always up to code. Regarding specific code requirements, it's crucial to understand the rules governing switched receptacles. The NEC permits the use of switched receptacles as a means of providing lighting control in certain situations, such as in living rooms, bedrooms, and other habitable rooms. The code specifies the number and location of receptacles required in these rooms, but it does not dictate whether they must be switched. The decision to use switched receptacles is typically left to the designer or homeowner. Regarding smoke detectors, the NEC does not govern the placement of smoke detectors in dwelling units. Smoke detector placement is typically regulated by local building codes or fire codes, which may have specific requirements regarding the location and type of smoke detectors required. Keyless lamp holders are permitted by the NEC, but they must be installed in accordance with the code's requirements. The code specifies the types of lamp holders that are permitted in different locations and the methods for supporting and wiring them. When mounting lamp holders on single gang nail-on boxes, ensure that the installation complies with the NEC requirements for box fill and conductor support. Ensuring that the electrical installation complies with all applicable codes and standards is critical for safety and liability. Electrical contractors are responsible for staying up to date on the latest code changes and best practices. This can be achieved through continuing education courses, industry publications, and participation in professional organizations. In addition to the NEC, other codes and standards may apply to electrical installations depending on the location and type of occupancy. These may include local building codes, fire codes, and energy codes. Understanding and complying with all applicable codes and standards is essential for ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical systems. When dealing with inspectors, remember that they are responsible for enforcing the code as written. While they may have some discretion in interpreting the code, they cannot waive or modify its requirements. If you disagree with an inspector's interpretation of the code, you have the right to appeal their decision through the appropriate channels.